There's a saying, it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. And from the outside looking in, you probably haven't seen much. Perhaps you've only heard of the cornfields and corn heads. Those are here, and here to stay. But look closer, and you'll discover where corn meets road is a group of people who make this place called Lincoln awesome. Here, strangers are welcomed as friends, and travelers are treated as locals. A place that when you leave is somehow unexpectedly on your mind. Like other growing cities, we've got it all. Award-winning local breweries, captivating museums, curated fine art, innovative cuisine, charming shops and boutiques, a rich tradition of sports, and a diverse selection of entertainment. Experience is what matters. And community, well, that's our pride and joy. It's why 297,622 people, and counting, call it home. So when you come to Lincoln and discover everything this big little town in the Midwest has to offer, remember, with every interaction, moment, and experience you have, don't just look. See.
Hello and welcome to Out and About. I'm Diane Gonzalez. We are taping today on Halloween. That means the countdown has begun to fall and winter holiday season activities.
I couldn't resist.
Mischief
It's been
in the
waiting,
air.
yes.
I know, it's Halloween. I
Sorry.
like your costume.
Sorry, you too.
Well, we both have a little orange.
We did, we brought
could
it today.
We could
Yeah.
be pumpkins.
Yeah, you did a really good job on that intro. Sorry to kind of kill it.
I almost started over, but I'm not going to.
No, this is what we do.
No, this is what we do, yes. Can you feel the excitement in the air?
I can feel the excitement in the air for fall. It's been a decent football season. We're getting ready for state high school championships coming up in the month of November, and then blink, we're gonna have a turkey on the table, and we're gonna be right into Christmas. So,
And you know what else is fun about this season is we've got football,
Yeah.
basketball,
Yeah.
and volleyball.
Yeah,
Of course, the World Series just ended last night.
Yeah.
Congrats to the Dodgers.
I guess. I'm a San Francisco Giants fan, so that's a
Oh, wow.
rival out west.
There we
so,
go.
Yeah.
Chiefs are still undefeated.
Yeah,
So-
and lots of the great things to look forward to.
I hope we didn't jinx them. We might have to take that part out.
I'll leave my comments
So,
out there.
you know what Halloween means at the Children's Zoo. It's
my
Boo at the
yes,
Zoo. And as
yes.
soon as Boo at the Zoo comes down, what comes up?
Zoo Lights, brought to you by LES.
There you go.
This
Powered
is,
by LES.
an amazing opportunity to go out and start the holiday cheer and holiday spirit. Over 30 lit animal silhouettes, holiday train rides, vine lights, light tunnels, choreographed music and lights, of course, hot cocoa, treats. All proceeds go back to taking care of the animals at the zoo, and just another great fundraiser. I'm going to tell you right now, log on at lincolnzoo.org for tickets. Tickets go fast, especially
They
when we
do.
get into December,
Yes.
when people are doing holiday get-togethers. So definitely get out and support the zoo.
It is really fun. It's even fun just to drive by
It is.
after the lights
It
are
is.
up
It
and
is.
see all the prettiness. It's better inside though.
It's better inside, and if you could find a night where there's just enough of a festive flurry flying around, it makes it even more important.
That makes the hot cocoa taste even better.
Heck yeah.
All right, Magical Lights of Lincoln is going to be back at the Sandhills Global Event Center. The show has tripled in size.
Yeah, drive-through light show. Drive-through light shows are kind of the trend right now for those that don't choose to walk through the zoo. Magical Lights is building out more local themes such as Magical Farms, Husker Power, Toyland, Candyland, Wonderful Winter, Magical Forest, and they'll also have some dancing corn. We went out there
Dancing
last
corn.
year.
Did they have dancing
They
corn?
had dancing corn last year.
Wow.
It was really cool to see. So Sandhills Global Event Center, 84th and Havelock, and just another great light opportunity in Lincoln.
And you know, they're also putting one up at Star City Shores. We didn't have information on that, but I
Yeah.
can see all the stuff already going up out there.
They've
so.
actually turned it on this week, portions of
Great.
it. Drove by this afternoon on the way into work, and wanted to remind people as well to head out to Star City Shores. Great light display out there.
And also at the holiday season comes the trees, and the People's City Mission is having a Starry Nights at Gateway. You can even visit with Pastor Tom out there.
A great opportunity to explore locally made small trees, wreaths, candles, door hangers, ornaments, and more. 100% of the proceeds go to the cause itself, the People's City Mission, Pastor Tom, everything that they do. Lots of fun going on there. More information on their Facebook page.
And we need to remind people that as winter gets colder, the mission needs even more help because people will go. They need to get inside when it gets this cold.
Yeah, I just opened up a closet yesterday and I found a lot of jackets that I think need to find a new home. So
There you go.
I know where I'm going.
All right. And Piedmont Park Seventh-day Adventist Church is reminding us of the reason for the season with its live nativity. These are so cool.
Yeah, another drive-through opportunity. Each station can listen, watch actors share the biblical story of Christ's birth through different scenes from the first Christmas. This event is weather permitting, of course. Should be a lot of fun at Piedmont Park Seventh-day Adventist Church.
What is your favorite holiday song? Stumper here.
Well, I'm a white Christmas.
Oh, I do like White
I
Christmas.
really like anything that Bing did back in the
That's
day
true.
and all the oldies. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. How about you?
The Christmas song, the chestnuts roasting on the open fire,
Yes.
the Nat King Cole version.
Yes, Nat King Cole, another great Christmas
But I'll
classic.
always take a good Silent Night as well.
Wow.
And the reason we're talking about this is we have oodles and oodles of music.
We do.
Some of a mix of holiday, and non-holiday concerts. Still got that fall allergy thing going here. We're going to start at St. Paul United Methodist with the songs of unity and peace.
Yeah, our need for one another and a unified vision for the world is built on love. This concert will be about that, and a culmination of the performances of Kyle Peterson's moving work, a vision unfolding, and a performance of a vision unfolding with narration by NET radio host Genevieve Randall.
Speaking of a great voice,
Yes,
Genevieve
very
has
much.
one of the community's classic voices.
Yeah.
One of the states, actually. So
Probably one of the cooler settings in Lincoln, St. Paul United Methodist Church for this event.
it is beautiful. All right. Nebraska Jazz Orchestra is presenting From Down Under to the Big Apple, and this features an Australian-born trumpeter composer, Nadja Nordhus. Notice I took that last name there.
Finally, we got to know each other. You take the hard ones, and I appreciate that. She's played on 2 Grammy-winning recordings and 7 Grammy-nominated albums. The performance venue itself will be the Lincoln Marriott Cornhusker Hotel, downtown Lincoln. Great place to go and maybe stay the night, grab a cup of coffee, and just hang out.
And you know that's my birthday, so somebody could ask me to go. So
Anybody's out there,
no, actually, I have an improv class that night.
but you'd have time afterwards.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
We'll
there's
have
always
to look
time.
into that.
The
All
day
right.
is long, Diane.
The day is long. They're getting shorter,
All
though.
right.
Aubin Music has 2 concerts coming up. The first one is its Community Sing, The Messiah.
Yeah, this is an opportunity. First Plymouth's new Associate Minister of Music, Jeremy Roberts, makes his Aubin Music debut as a conductor of Lincoln's annual Community Sing. As you mentioned, the event is a fundraiser for a very important organization, Lincoln Literacy.
And Aubin Music's next concert, December 15th and 16th, is a concert to fundraise for Lincoln Littles, the daycare edition.
Yeah, fear not, for behold, Christmas with Aubin Music brings out one of my favorite, the Plymouth Ringers.
Yay.
Love the bells and Aubin Music's orchestra. The concert is again a fundraiser for Lincoln Littles. All kinds of information at aubinmusic.org.
And we always talk about the beautiful venues that our churches have, and the acoustics are always so great. Our Savior's Lutheran Church is going to have the Nebraska Brass there as it continues its 37th season.
37th season should be a lot of joyful holiday favorites over at Our Savior's.
And you like the bells, I like the brass.
Bells and brass together.
There you go.
Perfect.
All right, well, find one of those.
Okay.
You can take me for my birthday.
You're busy that night. Come on.
All right, we're going to go to Nebraska Wesleyan for Love and Joy Come to You. This has all 3 of Wesleyan's concert ensembles, along with Omaha Scat and the Lincoln Boys Choir.
Yeah, the University Choir, Unity Choir, and the Golden Standard Singers, as you said, all from Nebraska Wesleyan. Should be a great night of music. 7 o'clock on Sunday, December 8th.
Judy Anderson is doing one of her holiday cabarets at James Arthur Vineyards. It's called Holiday Cabaret with Judy and Friends, and Judy has not only a great voice, but she has lots of friends, so that's going to be fun.
Lots of friends. And if you're at James Arthur Vineyards, you'll probably have a glass of wine.
Absolutely. Your admission price comes with your first glass free,
1 glass leads to 2 glasses.
unless you're the designated driver.
Right, right.
Drink responsibly.
I like it.
All right. Lincoln Symphony has 2 concerts coming up. The first one is featuring Sibelius's heart-wrenching violin concerto in D minor, and then we did a little rehearsal on the what's coming up after intermission. You can do it, Jeff.
Yeah, the orchestra explores themes of love, loss, and the mysteries of the eternal with music by Wagner and Strauss.
Beautiful. Love, Loss, and Eternity. That's on November 24th. Then the popular Deck the Halls concert. The symphony's going to have guest conductor Lucas Walden in for that.
Great holiday classics, including Sleigh Ride and O Holy Night. LSO and guest singers will bring together beloved holiday songs. The audience of all ages will come together to celebrate with the Handbell Choir. More bells.
More bells. This is Bellissimo.
Yeah, brought to you by the Lincoln Suzuki Studios. Should be a lot of fun at the Lead Center.
Okay. There is also a lot of theater. Like with the music, there's kind of a mix of holiday and non-holiday shows. We're going to have good news for you a little later in terms of White Christmas, but we're going to start at the Lead Center. I saw Back to the Future, I saw Dear Evan Hansen, and now we have The Little Mermaid.
They kind of hit it all with all three of those shows.
There you go.
Right, very serious with Evan Hansen, very kind of surprising.
Fun.
Just
with Back
great,
to the Future,
great.
yes.
So based on one of Hans Christian Andersen's most beloved stories in the classic animated film, you're going to hear classics like Under the Sea, Kiss the Girl, and Part of Your World. Little Mermaid, family, fun, friendly activities going on at the Lead.
And at the Lead, it's going to be not just beautiful, but spectacular.
You're going to feel like you're under the sea.
There you go.
I got a good feeling about that.
All right. Nebraska Wesleyan is doing another classic. This one is Cinderella with the live music, the costumes, the dancing, and that timeless story.
Yeah, perfect opportunity to embrace live music, glorious costumes, and intricate dancing in this timeless fairy tale, Cinderella of Nebraska Wesleyan's McDonald Theater.
And this has a bit of a twist. Cinderella escapes her cruel stepmother and captures the heart of a prince, opening his eyes to the injustice in his kingdom. I don't remember that from
That's
my
a new twist.
Little Golden Book.
That's a new twist.
So, yes.
I like this.
Always something interesting at Wesleyan. Tada is doing a live radio play. These are so much fun. They're doing the classic It's a Wonderful Life, sound effects, and a handful of actors playing all the characters, just doing lots of different voices.
Yeah, it's of course the story of a beleaguered building and loan owner George Bailey and his affable helper angel Clarence unfolding one of the most fateful Christmas Eve activities you've ever seen. So should be a lot of fun at the Tada.
I was thinking of Zuzu's pedals the other day. I found something strange in my pocket. So.
Hey, hats off to Bob Rook. You know, he just keeps plugging away with great classics at the Tada, and he's always quick to call me and say, hey, thanks for mentioning our activities at the Tada Theater.
There you go. All right, Community Playhouse has another Christmas classic. This one, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, featuring the horrible Herdman kids. They are not just the worst kids in that community. They are the worst kids in the history of the world.
There's supposed to not be any fighting in Bethlehem. No cigar
no
smoking.
Cigars, no.
Right?
No.
So there should be a lot of fun there. These kids will lead you through this journey, new eyes to a new buoyant musical over at the Community Playhouse.
All right. And it's up to Grace and the Reverend to help their community see the Christmas story and the Herdman kids through new eyes.
That's going to be, yeah.
There's always a message.
I feel like we talk about these darn Herdman kids every Christmas.
Yeah, we do. That's
right?
because they are the worst kids in the history of the world.
Everybody wants to talk about them and how this has a good ending. So
Yes, it does.
It's a lot of fun.
All right, your favorite, White Christmas,
Yay.
coming up down in Hickman at Nebraska Community Playhouse.
Love what my friends down at the Nebraska Communities Playhouse are doing in Hickman. In fact, make it a date night down in Hickman. Lots of great things to do in that community, just a little bit south of Lincoln. Should be a lot of fun. With romance in mind, the two follow a duo of beautiful singing sisters en route to their Christmas show at the Vermont Lodge. Should be a lot of fun. Uplifting, wholesome musical that will delight audiences of all ages. Make it a family night out.
And if I remember last Christmas, everything was exceedingly white.
It was.
And very, very cold.
But it's hard, like when we're outside right now and it's 65 degrees.
It's
and
beautiful.
It was a good.
It is a beautiful fall
Yeah,
day.
we've been
lots
lucky.
Lots of trick-or-treaters
Yeah,
coming out.
yes.
All right. But we're back to some more fun holiday events. Spring Creek Prairie Audubon Center is having its holiday open house. You can take a brisk winter outing or stay indoors for some music and crafts and treats.
Yeah, great holiday treats, open trails for that brisk winter outing. Hopefully things stay mild for that outing. This is still a hidden gem. A lot of people tell me that they don't know where Spring Creek Prairie Audubon Center is. Go to springcreek.audubon.org to learn about an amazing tucked away attraction in Lancaster County.
It is. And of course, there will soon be, cross your fingers, a trail between Pioneers Park and Spring Creek.
I can't wait.
Yes.
Should be a lot of fun.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. The Courtyard Marriott is hosting Breakfast with Santa this year. It's the Lincoln Haymarket Development Corporation's event. Breakfast, coffee for the adults, selfies with Santa, and Model Railway.
Model Railway, Santa swag bags for the kids, a coloring contest with a grand prize of a $50 downtown Lincoln gift card. Thank you, Todd Ogden.
I could
at
spend
DLA.
that.
Like that would be really well done. I can't wait to see the Lincoln Area Railway small set itself and how they set that up. Should be a lot of fun at the Courtyard Marriott, just a little bit south or north of the Haymarket area.
Okay, we're going to head now to the Ice Box where the Stars are having one of its best season starts ever.
It's going really well.
Wow.
Yeah, they're playing well. Good bunch of boys they brought in this year from across the country. Of course, they stay with host families in Lincoln. These are high school kids. And so we got a lot of bouts coming up, ice hockey bouts with the Tri-City Storm, the Sioux City Musketeers, both coming into Lincoln each twice over the calendar period we're talking about.
See the Stars at the Ice Box now, and there'll be the Stars in the National Hockey League.
Yeah,
not too distant
there's
future.
a lot of former Stars that you see in NHL games, so it's a lot of fun.
Okay, then we've got state football at Memorial Stadium. So you see the lights on there on November 25th and 26th. That means the high school players get to play where the Huskers play.
Yeah, we have 12 high school teams coming to Lincoln from across the state to celebrate state championships in all classes. This, of course, will be on the heels of state high school volleyball, which as we record this, that actually starts next week.
That's right. I'm going to talk to Tim about that in a little bit.
Kind of snuck up on me a little bit just because the weather's been so nice. And so we look forward to seeing the kiddos, their families, and a lot of great people from across the state right here in Lincoln.
Okay, fall is also a great time to get out and run. And Pioneers Park Nature Center is doing its holiday run. They encourage festive attire for this, and you can bring your four-legged friends out to run with you.
Yeah, the Pioneers Park Nature Center hosts a lot of great cross-country activity. It's on the grass, great chance for people to run throughout the park. All proceeds from this go to the Capital Humane Society. We're doing great things in Lincoln for our pets.
Absolutely. Okay, we've got a couple of turkey trots. One is the Saturday before Thanksgiving, so that'll get you nice and hungry. This is one at Lincoln Lutheran, a 2-mile fun run and a half-mile campus lap.
Campus lap. I'll call it a
Campus
campus loop. I think it sounds kind of fun. Approximately a half mile. Lincoln Lutheran tucked away in central Lincoln. Great opportunity to go out and enjoy their 4th annual turkey trot.
And another turkey trot if you don't have your fill of turkey.
Right.
This is always Thanksgiving morning, 16th year. This will get your appetite going.
That's actually a really good idea. Go run. Feel like crud maybe for an hour or so, and then just stuff the gullet.
I thought you felt good after a run.
I don't know. It depends on who you are. Like if I went and ran,
Yeah, when I ran, I didn't feel good
no,
afterwards.
no. Choose from the Tot Trot, 1 city block dash for youth up to 5 years old. Parents are welcome. The 1-mile fun run or walk, a 5K race. And of course, you can be either in person or virtually. Runners and walkers of all levels are welcome.
Trot at home. That's the virtual option.
That's what we can do.
So, all right.
Just run in place.
And now for something completely different.
This is different.
We're talking about turkeys. Actually, it's not all that different. The Nebraska State Poultry Show is coming to the Sandhills Global Event Center. They have been having this show since 1884.
139 years?
I went on their website, nestatepoultryshow.com, and they have some pictures from those old black and white pictures from some of the old poultry shows. This is, I think it's fascinating. So they're going to have their 139th annual poultry show. And while the show is not new, it's not really different. You will see all kinds. I mean, we've talked turkeys, but there's ducks and geese and waterfowl and, you know, chickens and this is what caught my eye.
I'm starting to laugh already because it's actually going to be hilarious.
New this year is the Backyard Beauty Contest, the opportunity to share the truly unique birds in your flock.
Huh.
This would be fun. Judging will be based on condition and true unique beauty. I think this would be fascinating.
So is this the birds or like?
Yeah, just odd, something unusual birds.
I like it. I like it. I love birds. Do you feed the birds? You can't now, but
I can't now, but I did.
Yeah,
and
so
if I
fun.
feed the pigeons where I live right now, everybody gets in trouble.
That'd be a no-no. That'd be a no-no in downtown Lincoln. But This is a great show, and you don't have to be a member of the Nebraska State Poultry
No.
Association to attend.
Maybe you're interested in, putting up a little coop in your backyard and want to
Right.
go check out the chickens or the ducks or the
Yeah.
geese.
Maybe have your own
Or-
eggs at home, or
Do you think they'll put a little sash on the backyard beauty?
I think that'd be kind of fun.
I think so too.
Will they walk the catwalk?
Anyway,
No,
congratulations.
that wouldn't work, would it?
What? The
A catwalk?
No, that
Get
would
it?
not
You see what I
work.
did there? Okay.
Congratulations to the Nebraska State Poultry Show for its longevity. Again, 1884 they've been doing this.
That's a
So
big deal.
It's not different, but the Backyard Beauty Contest is new.
And based on everything we talk about, this is actually something completely different.
It
Fun
is.
and educating. I think the kids would love this.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
entire families should flock to the event center.
Oh, you're going to make me cackle.
We should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, let's do.
Yeah.
Let's do. Okay, during the break, we're going to go shopping. But first, tell us where we can find out more about all the great events. And like I said last time, I had to leave out so much stuff.
Yeah. There's
So-
in our event calendar at Lincoln.org is very comprehensive, very in depth. You can search by family activities, arts, entertainment, music, very customized. You can stop down to our visitor center at 7th and P. We're in the Lincoln Station. Always happy to see people down there, and we want people to come in and say, hey, we want to do something completely different in Lincoln this week or today or tonight, and we'll help you with that. And should be a lot of fun this holiday season. And again, get out and just enjoy tourism in our community. It's really happening out there.
And I plan to see you out at Sandhills on the 16th and 17th for the poultry show.
I think we might want to we should talk about that.
We should talk about
Yeah.
that. Okay. You can take me for my birthday.
She's really working on this.
All right. Like I said, we're going to go shopping during the break. Shop the Blocks is coming up, and it's just one of many, many opportunities to support local businesses, local crafters, local organizations. So we're going to run a whole list. Probably not a comprehensive list because there's probably a lot more than this, but this is the ones that were sent in to visit Lincoln. So stay tuned. We will be running a list, and then we're going to run a list again after the show if you miss one and need to get your pencil out. So, and then Tim Savona will join us, and we've been bugging him to bring us some of the new food for the basketball games.
Right.
So
I can't wait to hear.
I hope he remembered.
I know.
Stay here, because if he didn't, we're going to give him a hard
Okay,
time.
I'll be behind the curtain.
We'll
Do you want me to
demand.
pop out?
We'll demand candy in the Halloween spirit.
For sure.
All right, Jeff. Happy Halloween,
You too.
and we will see you. Wow, we're going to see you after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we'll be talking a lot of crazy stuff, and probably have some news here, things happening in the community, things we're going to talk about. So I'm excited about it.
Okay, thank you very
bet.
much, Jeff. And as I said, we're going to go shopping during the break, and then Tim Savona joins us from Pinnacle Bank Arena and Pinewood Bowl. Only one show so far, but we're going to talk about it. So stay tuned. Back to Out and About. Tim Savona joins us now from Pinnacle Bank Arena and Pinewood Bowl, and you didn't bring us any new basketball food.
No food, no candy. We're taping on Halloween, and I am empty-handed.
You know what that means? We said trick or treat, and you didn't
Yeah.
be a treat.
That means I gotta do a trick, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
We'll do it after the
We'll
tape.
do it after the show, but we'll tape it. Well, as we mentioned basketball, the men and women have both played an exhibition game at this point, and the regular season is starting any day.
Yeah, it's exciting. Great to have basketball back in the building. The women are ranked here in the preseason standings, so that's a benefit. But we had a doubleheader on Sunday about a week or so ago, exhibition games. It's good to get people in, get the kinks out, work through some things, and it's exciting. Basketball season is a lot of fun at PBA, and here we go.
Here we go. Football season kind of headed
Yep.
down, and
Tapers off,
Basketball-
and basketball starts up.
basketball gets back up. But It's also volleyball season, the
That's
end of
right.
the high school season, and you're going to have some high school volleyball players at the arena, and they'll be at several other locations around town.
Yeah, so this first week or second week in November is pretty wild. So on Monday is the NCAA season kickoff for basketball.
Okay.
So the women will play at noon that day, which is a traditional game where all the kids come out, and it's a lot of fun. It's Monday, November 4th. That night, the men will play in their season opener, and then we'll have kind of a recovery day Tuesday to get flipped and set, and then we'll host state volleyball Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wow.
Very exciting time of year. Saturday's volleyball championship is at Devaney Center.
Okay.
So we'll host Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the championship at Devaney Saturday. One of my favorite events of the year are state tournaments. You know, these kids, they work so hard all year, and it's like locker room material. Like, let's get to PBA, let's get to Lincoln. And we take a lot of joy and pride in that, and look forward to hosting them all.
And for some of those kids, it might be their first time
Yeah.
to Lincoln or to PBA
Absolutely,
or to
yeah.
Devaney, so
And I
it's a
feel
big
like
experience.
anybody out there who played in a high school state tournament or state championship, like, that's a lifetime memory.
Oh, yes.
You know, I mean, anybody, regardless of how old you are, you remember those days.
Oh, gosh.
You know, so we get to be the
Like
source
yesterday.
of
I remember the blisters on my feet. Well, let's talk a little bit about a concert that everyone was looking forward to that is unfortunately had to be postponed. Have we had any news yet on Pink and when that show might be coming back?
that. Yeah, we're not sure yet. You know, what's really interesting about that show is they actually were about half loaded into our place when that whole thing
Wow.
came down. You know, they come in early to rig everything in the ceiling, and so we pretty much had a full day. And then the dialogue started later at night, and then the whole tour showed up knowing that basically that was in play, but they had to come somewhere to like tear down and then
Wow.
head home because they had a week break afterwards. So it was all 4 dates. It was us and 3 others in that window that got postponed. We don't know why. We've heard various things. It doesn't really matter, but we don't know why. We don't know the answer.
Be careful what you believe, right?
Yeah, be very careful because the facts are not out there. Whatever they are, nobody really knows. And so we're standing by. We have every inclination that she's going to come back and redo this, make up the date. We don't know when that is yet. We do have target dates that there's been some conversation. We're hopeful, actually, that we would have heard by now. We thought we'd hear in the first week, certainly the second. So hopefully next week is the week. So keep an eye. All of the stuff will be posted on our social media outlets with the latest updates. As soon as we know, it'll be shared for sure. But we do believe we'll have it. We do believe it'll be this calendar year. Anything can happen, but as of the moment, that's the best information we have.
Now, do you change your ticket policy at all in terms of people who maybe had tickets for the concert in October, but they can't go when the rescheduled date
That's a
comes?
great question. So all the tickets will be automatically good for the new date. Whenever that date is, doesn't matter. The tickets will be good for it. Once the new date is announced, they will open up a refund window.
Okay.
So in those instances where it's like, well, I can't go there. I'm out of town or I'm getting married or whatever it may be. So there is a window that will open up for that. It'll be a defined time, and that'll all be communicated clearly in our whatever we put out once the rescheduled date's put out there.
So maybe somebody who wasn't able to get tickets for the October show might be able to get one
Exactly. Yeah, there
for
could be
the
some
rescheduled show.
one person's loss is another person's gain kind of deal. So
Yeah.
But,
Anytime you have to postpone a show, it's not good news for you. But
No,
at least there is
it's-
that little tiny silver lining.
yeah, if we get the show, that's all that matters, right? As long as we can still have the show and people can come. But inevitably, some people are impacted on this negatively. Some people are going to be impacted positively. And we're just kind of in the middle trying to make the best out of it, the best we can, and working with the artists. You know, it's an honor to be able to host an artist like Pink here. And we'll just keep our head down and do what we got to do.
Yeah, we had to wait forever for that final Elton John show too
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of COVID. So
Yeah.
we've been through this before,
Yeah.
and
Hopefully, we don't have to wait that long.
hopefully not. Well, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up later in the month. And we've got November 22nd is a big show and a big weekend.
Yeah, Hank Williams Jr., November 22nd. That's the night before the last Husker home football game. So we're really trying to make a weekend out of that. We're really trying to make an appeal. The tickets are going well. Still have tickets available, so get them while you can. And hopefully it's a party. Friday night party, Saturday night football victory. What more can you ask for?
All right.
Make the most out of those
Make
reservations.
the most of it. And then a fun family show, Paw Patrol Live. You know, we talked about Halloween. You've got a football player, and what is your daughter again? A fairy?
Unicorn Princess.
Fairy Unicorn Princess. But I
Yeah.
bet there's a bunch of Paw Patrol dogs
There,
out
I
there.
bet there is, yeah. Paw Patrol we're going to host. They haven't been here in 5 or 6 years. It's a really great kids show. They're going to do 3 shows. We'll have Friday night and then 2 on Saturday. I think it's 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Saturday, right after Thanksgiving. So I think it's a really good opportunity, good date. You know, a lot of people in town visiting for Thanksgiving and having meals as families and visiting grandparents or relatives, and they can all come out to the event together with the kids and make an experience out
There
of it.
you go.
So.
Another fun family event then will kick off January with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, the Globetrotters, January 13th. Pretty much an annual thing for us. Really, really good time. I've seen the Globetrotters so many times, and they're just incredibly entertaining.
They are.
They're
They are.
fun. They engage the crowd. They do the autograph thing afterwards, where everybody can come down, and it's a fun way to introduce your children to that brand, and just some really fun, quality family entertainment.
There we go. All right. A new show has been announced in February 21st, Parker McCollum coming.
Yeah, Parker McCollum, Friday night, February 21st. Awesome country act, good show. He's played the Omaha Market before. I think he's played Nebraska Land Days in the last couple of years. Texas artist. Very, very much some synergies there with like a Cody Johnson. So he puts on an awesome show. The ticket sales have started off really strong on that. It's a Friday night, which is always a bonus when we get a Friday or Saturday night show. So yeah, the calendar next year is starting to tick. It's been weird. I gotta tell you, we've had a couple shows where it's like, hey, we're going on sale on this date, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, never mind, rerouting the tour, or never mind,
my.
they're not playing past this date, and it's just like, man, it's like dodge, duck, dive, duck, dodge lately.
You should have dressed up as a juggler for Halloween.
I should have, yeah.
Maybe that can be your trick.
Maybe.
All right, March 29th, then we've got some professional bull riding coming back.
Yeah, PBR moved to the March dates last year. Actually, it was in April, early April. But yeah, that March-April window is really strong for this. We expect that to be a really, really good evening, a Saturday night, end of March. It fits the first quarter window that they like. Historically, they've played like September, October. This is a better fit for people's availability. And, we're usually out of the snow by then, too, which is a bonus.
Yeah.
But yeah, PBR, awesome show. And we got more coming here soon. We got an April show coming up soon. We got a couple summer concerts that are getting ready to pop off. Pinewood Bowl, talk about in a minute. So I think, in our business, if it's like everybody's kind of feels like the election is kind of like a launching point. Like nobody wants to like really go up and compete with the election stuff as far as media and awareness. And, people are very, emotional during these periods. And the last thing they're thinking about is like, hey, let's buy tickets. So they tend to just kind of like, let's wait it out.
Interesting.
And then we think that we'll see a flurry of activity throughout November and into early December, and then certainly January with like the new shows launching.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff on the calendar right now. Just need those tickets to go on sale to check the box.
That's right. And then we've got one show already announced for Pinewood Bowl 2025, and that's Weird Al, one of my favorites.
I can't believe how strong this show is doing. It's in August, and we're like 70% sold already. It's crazy. So don't sleep on that show. If that's a show you want to go to, make it a holiday gift. Get the tickets now. I'm telling you, the show's going to sell out. We were kind of chuckling, like how strong the sales were when it's so far away. And we have, I think, 3 or 4 other Pinewood shows that look to be confirmed right now that are targeting various on-sale dates. I feel pretty bullish about Pinewood next summer. I think it's going to be a good year out there again.
So when we get together in a month from now, maybe we should allow a little extra time for you?
I hope so. I was doing the math. Like, when is that? That's going to be, about
Oh, boy.
towards the end of November, probably. Yeah.
It'll be here before we know it.
I sure hope so. We feel like it's getting ready to pop, and we look forward to it. We need it.
Okay. PinnacleBankArena.com and PinewoodBowlTheater.com are the websites for
Yep.
all the information. Check out the social media for any updates on the Pink concert.
Yep, keep an eye on that. Check out the Huskers calendar or our calendar for the games. Lots and lots of basketball games in November and December coming up.
All right. Well, happy Halloween. Happy trick-or-treating tonight.
Thank you. You too.
And be safe.
You as well.
Okay, that is all for this edition of Out and About. I want to again thank Jeff and Tim for joining me. After the show, we'll run a full list of all the events that we talked about, including all those holiday shopping opportunities that came up during the break. Until next month, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you out and about.
There's a saying, it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. And from the outside looking in, you probably haven't seen much. Perhaps you've only heard of the cornfields and corn heads. Those are here, and here to stay. But look closer, and you'll discover where corn meets road is a group of people who make this place called Lincoln awesome. Here, strangers are welcomed as friends, and travelers are treated as locals. A place that when you leave is somehow unexpectedly on your mind. Like other growing cities, we've got it all. Award-winning local breweries, captivating museums, curated fine art, innovative cuisine, charming shops and boutiques, a rich tradition of sports, and a diverse selection of entertainment. Experience is what matters. And community, well, that's our pride and joy. It's why 297,622 people, and counting, call it home. So when you come to Lincoln and discover everything this big little town in the Midwest has to offer, remember, with every interaction, moment, and experience you have, don't just look, see.